Hey everyone.
We'll just wait a couple minutes for everyone to join. Thanks for joining us.
Should move this off.
All right, give us a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear us and see us. All right, awesome.
Stuff. All right, I guess should we wait one more minute maybe?
Yeah, let's just give it a couple extra seconds here.
Yeah. Lots of thumbs up.
Yay, good. Good to see some activity.
Looks like we already have a bunch of questions, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Excited to go.
You guys were prepared today, but you were thinking about it all day. All right. Well, hey everyone again. Welcome to Banksy's first AMA. While we introduce ourselves, we'll see if maybe some other questions will come up, and then we'll get started on answering them.
So, hey everyone, thanks again for joining. My name is Anthony and DiMarsico, founder and CEO of Banksy. We're, as I said before, super excited about having everyone here and chatting about Banksy, what it is, why we're doing it, how it can impact the world. Basically, Banksy is a one-stop shop for all your traditional banking and crypto needs. We actually just launched in February of this year. And before we get any more questions, I'd like to introduce my lovely wife, Sasha.
That's me. I'm Sasha DiMarsico, co-founder and chief communications officer at Banksy. I'm responsible for bringing all the content to you guys, making sure that the product is user-friendly and understandable. I also want to make sure that the brand and company's mission, vision, and the values are translated in the right way and are delivered to you guys. So let's dive into some of the questions that we have for us today.
Someone asked how they can see the video. Can everyone see us as well and hear us?
All right. Well, we have a few moderators that might help us. You guys feel free to jump in and help each other out if someone has a question on the technical side.
All right. Should we go to the first question?
Sure. Yes. All right. So
the first question is, what can we participate in to earn here?
So we are actively posting events as well as challenges and different activities that we have going on in this chat. So as long as you're in this chat and as long as you're participating in this chat, that is the best way to earn. Also, feel free to go on our website, sign in, and start exploring. The more activity that we see from you, the more rewards there will be.
Yeah, also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, LinkedIn,
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter, any social media platform. Well, you can find us there.
Awesome. All right, next question. Where progressive people might apply Banksy in their daily life?
I guess I'll take that as where you can use Banksy in your daily life. And that's kind of the whole reason why we created Banksy is we kind of saw a gap between two industries right now where you could basically, there's applications for traditional banking and then you have your cryptocurrencies as well. There's no really in between there. So we wanted, I kind of thought, hey, how does mass adoption for cryptocurrencies happen? And I feel in order to do that, we kind of need to have the best of both worlds where you're using your fiat currency, your fiat money along with your cryptocurrencies to kind of get used to it. I feel like we're pretty much, in the early stages of adoption, kind of the 90s of the internet where people are so hesitant to use it. But I mean, look at us now, we're sitting here using the internet all the time. So I'm a firm believer that cryptocurrency will be here in the future and it'll be, a mainstream form of currency used worldwide. So the only way for, us, I think, to combine those two worlds and for people to get used to it, because people are so hesitant. I have friends that I'm 35 and they are like, what are cryptocurrencies? And because there's only applications you can go to that only offer cryptocurrencies. So I think, in order to use it on a daily basis, we needed to create Banksy. And with Banksy, you'll be able to basically use it for everyday needs. You can go to the grocery store, you can pay bills. I mean, basically anything, because you can convert your fiat currencies right into cryptocurrencies and vice versa. So you kind of have everything in one nice platform, and we're actually coming out with our application hopefully soon. So you'll be able to use it there as well. So that's kind of the biggest thing as finding the company. We wanted to make it easier to use cryptocurrencies as fiat money as simply as possible.
Awesome. All right. How many people are now using the platform?
You want to take this one?
No, go ahead.
All right. So right now we have, like I mentioned before, we actually launched in February of this year. And right now we have around 3,000 registered users. This includes both individuals and businesses. This number, obviously is growing every day, which is awesome. And we appreciate every one of our clients and customers that are out there. So thank you.
Yeah. All right. So what motivated you to start Banksy? I feel like you kind of already touched upon that, but if there was something else that you wanted to.
Yeah, I think it was just how do we create mass adoption for cryptocurrencies? And I just kind of saw a gap in the two worlds and wanted to bring them together. And at the same time, be able to use your crypto on a daily basis, basically. So that's kind of where the whole thought of Banksy started. Next one is, why is the logo a whale? Great question.
That is a great question. So it took us some time to perfect our logo. We really thought to ourselves, who doesn't strive to be a crypto whale? We definitely do. I'm sure you guys do too. So we tried to channel that through our logo.
Yeah, I think it took us a while, I think coming up with the logo, the idea, but we kind of fell with the whale. Especially now, I mean, in the news today, like I think one of the top crypto whales just dumped a bunch of Bitcoin, obviously selling it all. I think it was like 1.6 billion or something like that. So yeah, like the whale is very relevant in the crypto community for us to work with and stuff like that.
For sure. All right. So tell us about the future of banking. How will it look? Will crypto adoption be among EU countries, and how crypto and digital banking will impact the world? Lots of questions.
Yeah.
Let you take that one.
So I think the future of banking will be, right now, everyone is so constricted to every country that they're in, where cross-border payments are super tough to do right now. You have ACH in the US, you have SEPA and SWIFT in Europe and the EU. So it's tough to kind of, and globally, we're as a world, we're going more global, if that makes sense. So, we're all here on Telegram right now. Companies are going, worldwide, and people are going worldwide. People are, moving. COVID, I think, brought that out in us to move around. So I think the future of banking is basically to send and receive money easier. If I wanted to send, if I have friends, in Europe right now, it would take, I don't know, a week or two to send a wire transfer there right now. So I think the future of banking is making it easier that, within 1 to 3 minutes, you have that money instantly.
Seconds.
Sometimes. Seconds, hopefully. Yeah. Crypto.
What partnerships do you have now? I'll take that one. So we've been working hard on partnering with various high street banks. Just to name a few, there's Clear Bank, Silvergate, Merchant Bank, Circle, Conto Mobile. We've also been partnering with Visa and MasterCard, bringing the card to you guys soon. We also have a partnership with Tier 1 exchanges, such as Kraken, Coinbase, Binance. So lots in the works, and we hope to obviously continue building those partnerships and bringing more awesome partners to our platform as well.
Yeah, I think the best part about our partners is that we're all kind of on the same page. I think we all have the same idea, vision, mission in our head to bring crypto to the world. I think, in the last 5 years, the crypto community has just exploded, obviously, even in the last 10 years. But every year it's crazy how many conferences are going on, things like that we go to. So it's just great to see the community as a whole and all these companies coming together to, create this nice platform for everyone.
Definitely. All right. So
I think, can you use Banksy account without KYC?
Okay, sure. Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. So, since Banksy is basically a licensed, service, you have to go through, it's called KYC, know your client right now. As a financial institution, we also want to make sure the clients, say who they are, basically. That way we can prevent illegal activities. Fortunately, the process is very straightforward and it shouldn't take too long. So it's a safeguard against everyone to go through KYC. And again, it only takes a few steps and you're in. And once you do it one time, you can use Banksy forever.
And you will.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we've already answered this question for participation. Thank you for making sure that we see this. So what does Banksy need to become a unicorn? Well, I think we're already on our way to becoming a unicorn because we're really offering the best of both worlds. We also want to make sure that Banksy is really user-friendly, that we have low fees, that we have a great community, that we're hiring amazing people. That's really the recipe for success. So I think we're already on our way. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Buckle up.
Yeah.
Will Banksy have its own token?
So yes, it's definitely on our mind to have our own token, but at the moment we don't have the exact release date. But if you, as we mentioned before, follow us on Telegram, Instagram, any social media platform, you'll be the first to know about it. And I'm sure we'll do airdrops, things like that. So definitely stay tuned for when we come out with our own cryptocurrency.
Definitely. How many people will be hired by Banksy this year? That's a really great question. We're continuously hiring. So we're always scouting for, fresh talent. We really appreciate, people learning and wanting to learn and becoming part of our team. So at this point, we have about 30 or so employees, but we also have lots of vendors and outsourced staff as well. So if you're ever interested, check us out on the website. There's a way that you can submit your application, and we'll definitely consider you. So
yeah, I think also, if people follow the current news, I think it's good that we're actually hiring people right now because a lot of companies are actually, I know Coinbase halted all their hires and everything like that, and they fired some people, and a lot of cryptocurrency companies right now laid off some people, unfortunately. So that I think a lot of people, those bigger companies, I think put a lot of emphasis on the market, which about 5 months ago where it was, and it obviously has gone downhill since then. So they kind of over collateralized with people, and I think they kind of got taken aback from that. And I think also in a bear market, it's good because it kind of weeds out different projects and stuff like that. So I think the fact that we're actually hiring is awesome because we started this project a while ago and we launched. So I think it's really good that we keep growing every single year.
Yeah, definitely. And the people we hire are pretty amazing. So
yeah.
All right. So tell us about how we can make it as an investor, how crypto adoption can be exceptional among all. How can I start as a trader? I think that means the appropriate time of buying and selling crypto.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we're not really here to give investor advice. I would say the best thing to do is always get to know the project you're investing in. There's obviously you can Google things, go on YouTube, everything, whatever coin you want to invest in, get to know it before you do it. No one would go on a stock and just invest in any random company. So think of your, cryptocurrencies as a stock. Go check that company out, make sure it's legit. Obviously you don't want, what happened to Terra Luna, that kind of thing to happen. So definitely do your research ahead of time. Of course, the old saying, buy low, sell high. Again, I'm not here to give investor advice, but do your research is probably the number one thing we could say.
And just to add to that, also, we want to make sure that we're here to educate people as well. So we've just started our Learn Hub. We're really excited about it. You can definitely learn from there as well. So feel free to check that out. Learn Hub, it's called on our website.
It's a great new addition. I think that's going to lead to more mass adoption. If you can go on a website and you can know what's going on, what is this Bitcoin? What is this coin? How can I take advantage of it? Things like that. So definitely check that out on our website.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next question. How did you choose the name and what does it stand for? So Banksy is a fun play on words, actually. It stems from the word bank, but it's a less formal, it's more friendly approach to banking. So if you think of a fresh twist to a traditional bank. So that's how Banksy was born. There's not really any deep attachment other than that, but we're pretty proud of our name. I think it resonates, and it's also very catchy.
Thanks.
All right.
Nancy, bravo.
How do you offer, how do you differ from other projects that are on the market, like crypto exchanges or digital banks? So yeah, I'll talk about that. We're really the best of both worlds. We take the qualities of both, so both crypto exchanges and digital banks, and we bring it all into one place. So you don't have to pay high commission fees every time you want to transfer your crypto to a bank account, for example. You also don't have to use multiple apps or platforms that you have to be logged in all the time to make sure that you can buy, sell, and then you can, send to yourself. It's all done from one place. So I'd say that it's just the perfect cross between the two worlds. So that's what makes us stand out.
Next question is, where can we see a plan for Banksy's development?
So I think, Anthony already mentioned a little bit, but as we work out our roadmap, we try to update our clients all the time on social media. So don't forget again to follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Obviously, you're already a member of this awesome chat. So if you're not already a member of the official Banksy chat on Telegram, follow that as well. We make sure to post any new activities that are going on there. We're also working on a community in Discord. So if you haven't joined us there yet, go ahead and do that. We're always open to hearing what you guys think. So please share your thoughts. Anthony and I are both active in the chat. So we're here. Our team is here as well. So feel free to join us on all of those. Let's see.
What will you personally do when Banksy gets over 1 million users? Great question. I mean, I think we'll throw a party because that'd be amazing. That's obviously our goal, is to get to 1 million and over. We appreciate everyone that has signed up so far, and I don't know. It's a good question. I didn't think about that one. It's a good, right?
Yeah.
What we would do. I mean, obviously that's our goal. Obviously,
it just seems pretty appropriate,
right?
So
like a virtual party, maybe like a Web3 party. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll have our own little store in the Metasphere, and we can kind of all hang out and join up and
I like it.
Have a little party. Show off our NFTs and
I like
whatnot.
it.
Yeah.
I'll get my party outfit ready.
Yeah.
So let's just get there.
I think you gotta like buy it, right? You gotta buy it. Cool.
All right. Tell us the history of the name and what it means. Thank you for asking that again. I think I've already addressed that question. What's the use of Banksy? Hope everyone worldwide can use it. Yes, we do too, obviously. Do you wanna?
I think we kind of did like what's really the use. I mean, as I mentioned before, why Banksy was founded, that we saw a disconnect between two worlds. We want to bring those two worlds together, especially with an old every traditional banking system in the world is so old right now. And I think they're finally catching on that crypto's not going to go away, which is good. So yeah. All
right, cool. So what collaborations do you plan on doing?
Yeah, so Banksy, we're licensed or registered. We have basically a core products that we offer our clients, and what we've mentioned, just being able to have crypto and fiat and to convert it right away and use that right away, which is pretty awesome in itself. But at the same time, there's so many other things that you can do with crypto as well. So we want to make sure that our customers have that available at their hands. So what we're going to do is we're actually launching our application, like I probably mentioned before, in a couple of months. And we want to have a marketplace in there where you can basically have a whole slew of things you can use, like crypto earn. So you can obviously earn money on investing your stable coins, things like that. Also crypto loans, you can use your cryptocurrencies as collateral and take out a loan in either stable coins or in fiat currencies. We want to have like an NFT gallery. What else? What else do we want to do? I feel like we have some other things in there too. The launch pad, like GameFi, things like that. Anything crypto related we want to have in this marketplace. So those are kind of the collaborations we're working on at the moment.
Yeah. And we'll continue again. If you guys ever have any kind of ideas
Yeah.
or projects that you've seen that are really cool or could be useful, feel free to bring that to our attention.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that. Yeah, any suggestions you have, let us know, and we can work on adding that to our marketplace for sure.
All right. Will Banksy have a crypto coin of its own? I think we already mentioned that. We definitely will. We don't have exact information about that quite yet, but we will definitely let you guys know once we get closer to our launch date.
You're the first to know.
Yep. All right. So let's see. Let me see. 1 second.
What are the competitive advantages? Other competitors. I would say the number one thing is our low fees. We have a 0.75 fee. That's almost unheard of in the community right now. Most is like 3%. You sell, you convert, they're taking all your money away basically. So we don't want to be here to do that. Obviously, we're a business, but we want it to be more advantageous for our clients than us at the moment. So that's probably the biggest advantage right now. And I think also the marketplace, just to have an all-in-one bundle. It's kind of, we want to bundle every application out there, every service on both the fiat side and the crypto side, and kind of bring that together. So, instead of on my phone, I have like a, bank like little thing where I have like 10 applications in there. It'd be nice if that was like one application instead of 10. So that's kind of what we're striving to do. And I think that's kind of our, competitive advantage over others right now.
Yeah. I'll also add that we have over 500 cryptocurrencies on our app. We also have Euro and GPB.
Yeah.
And
adding more.
Yeah.
Like as we come, that's our number one thing right now is adding more fiat currency. So
for sure.
Yeah.
And we also have an awesome solution for businesses. So if you have a business or if you have employers, for example, that are interested in using crypto as part of their operations, we have lots of great solutions for them. So yeah, that's I think that's also something that isn't really readily available on the market today for businesses. So we're really happy to bring that.
Yeah. I think we haven't talked about the business part yet, but it's definitely a key component to Banksy.
For sure. Yeah. All right. So what are you planning to achieve during the second half of the year?
Yeah, I think Q3 and Q4 for us are huge. Where we launched in February. We had our beta testing. We know what our clients want now, so that's why we kind of waited to come out with the application. So we're doing that now. It's in the works, and that's probably the biggest thing is the application will come out in Q3 or early Q4, and hopefully at the same time we'll come out with the Banksy card as well, so that all these services we're talking about, being able to exchange your crypto to fiat and vice versa so easily that you can just go to the store, use your card on a daily basis. We'll also have hopefully in the Apple Play, you can use the card too. So, or you can use your watch too, like I do. But yeah, that's kind of, I feel like the two biggest things right now is the card and the application, I'd say. For
sure. Those are the biggest things. Just to add to that, although we love the design of our website, we thought that we needed to simplify it a little bit. So we're always working on making sure that we're simplifying everything and making it as user-friendly as possible. So we're actually also revamping our website. So that should be released shortly as well. So all kind of goes hand in hand together.
Yeah. It's fun being a startup, you can kind of just take in what we did wrong and fix it.
For sure.
So that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Let's see.
Future of all Banksy due to change. She's kind of not sure I understand that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand that one. Either in the future, what will Banksy do? Will it change his plan or no? So I think we mentioned that, but I'll just repeat that one more time. We're, obviously Anthony just mentioned that we're a startup. We're always looking to improve. So if we have any, if we're seeing that something isn't working, we're quick to make that change. And we are here to also listen to our clients. So if you see some bugs, if you see things that, for example, you think would improve your experience, let us know. So yeah, we're absolutely taking that into account.
Yeah. mean, being every day is different, as a startup. It's definitely, it's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't get boring.
And we're here to grow, obviously. So we can't grow without you guys. So thank you for the support. All right. What is known about the launch of the mobile application? So we are actively working on the mobile app. We know that obviously it's part of our daily life to be able to, just open your half an eye and be able to log in and see, how your investments are doing, or if you're, in the middle of the night, remember that you have to pay a friend or something, you can just go on in the app. So we're working on that. We should have some information in the coming months about the release date. So what are the documents required for KYC? That's also a great question. We have a list of documents that are listed on our website, but essentially some personal information would be required. In addition to that personal information, we would also be asking you for proof of address to make sure that you are who you say you are, as well as proof of funds, I believe, as well as a selfie. So again, KYC process is here just to make sure that we're checking that you are who you say you are, that you're using the platform, for your own personal or business needs, to make sure that we're not, dealing with any money laundering or hackers or things like that. So that is what KYC is for.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same thing when you go to a bank right now. You have to give them your passport or something, some document that shows it is who you are. So we're just doing it in the digital world. So you give us a document, just make sure it is you, a picture of you. Take a picture of yourself as well. That's on the document, and a proof of address. So it's pretty easy. You do it one time. Like you probably sent it to your bank. I don't know how long ago. I've had my bank account for a while, and you don't think of it after. So it's pretty easy.
Definitely.
What is the requirement to be hired in Banksy, and is it online? I think we kind of mentioned about the whole hiring thing. I mean, it depends on what department you'd want to be working in, but we're always here to hire people. So if you want to message us on the side, if anyone's interested in, working for Banksy, we're always looking for talented work for sure. I think you can obviously private message us in Telegram. We can answer you. It is online. We have employees all around the world. We're in the States. We have people all around Europe, UK, Lithuania, Estonia, busy everywhere, which is really cool and neat because we're on meetings all the time. We're up at 6 a.m. Some people are up super late at night, at 9 at night. So it makes a fun work environment for sure. So again, if you're ever interested, let us know and we can see what we can do.
Yep. Just to mention, you can also send your resume to people@banksy.com. So really easy, people@banksy.com. And obviously we're looking for really awesome people to hire. So, and I think our community is pretty great. So
do you have a website? Yes. I'll take that one. It's so easy. Banksy.com, BANXE.com. I didn't think about that for a second.
Yeah, you got it. All right. So, I think we're just approaching the end of our AMA. Yeah. This has been really fun. Let me see if there's any other questions. Do you have plans on venturing into the NFT market? By that, I mean creating NFTs. We've definitely thought about it, and we're potentially working on something. So I won't necessarily spoil anything here, but we'll definitely post all of the information we have once that project is off to realize itself. So stay tuned on that. All right. Let's see. I think some of our team has done a really great job on answering. So, so again, just want to thank you guys for being here. This was our first time doing an MAA. It's been really fun.
It was pretty fun, actually. Yeah. We were super nervous, not going to lie. It's the first AMA live. What do we do? What questions are going to be asked?
But you guys had brought some really great questions. I know that there's a contest going on right now for the best question asked. So we'll definitely choose the best question and make sure that you have already opened an account on Banksy, because we'll be able to transfer the funds directly to you.
Yep.
And if you guys have any additional questions, feel free to ask us in the chat. But also follow us on social media. You'll learn a lot that we have going on in our project.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, reach out anytime. Like Sasha said, we're here on Telegram. We're here to answer any questions you have. So thanks for listening. Stay cool. See you later.
Bye, everyone. Bye.